The controversy continues. My apologies to Shmee150. I had a cappuccino this morning, and I'm going to turn it up to an 11. They are smart enough to screw with us and manipulate the media and go, oops, we messed up. Yay, we like the taste of your bull crap. Did somebody bring a shovel? What's up, people? All right, so I am back, and I hope this is going to be the last video that I make on the SSC Tuatara supercars speed record. So this is obviously blown up. Some of us are sick of it. A lot of people are sick of it because YouTubers are all talking about it. There's a reason for that. It's because it's in our world and we have to talk about it. And even such as somebody as myself who honestly doesn't really care about a record that I kind of think doesn't matter, still has to talk about it because it's a thing. Now, last week, I did a video. I just wanted to bring to light about the nature of this, that we shouldn't be taking it at face value. And my point was simple. If you are smart enough and dedicated and talented enough to build a car, any supercar, any car that can break 200 miles an hour that's that pretty and well orchestrated, you're pretty smart. So how on earth would they be dumb enough to fake a speed record in this day and age that would destroy them for the future? So let's just say they're not that dumb. Let's assume that. Then my other standpoint was they are smart enough to screw with us and manipulate the media and go, oops, we messed up accidentally, just so they get more people talking about it and more controversy and bigger media push, which if you look at them being a teeny tiny company with not a lot of subscribers, they're probably going to want as much media push as they can get. And if they do it in the right way and everybody believes them and takes them at face value, then it just looks really cool. Like they're the American patriot hero doubling down on a little accident for a speed record, and they did it again and maybe even did better. And even if they don't do better, they still look like heroes because they went out and made good. Okay, now obviously I'm already starting to get a little feisty about that. So I'm going to come into this because I'm going to lay into it. I had a cappuccino this morning and I'm going to turn it up to an 11, full Casey Savage Saturday Night Live mode. But I want to bring something up about my Omega car here. Now I'm not going to go on about it and use this as a platform for it, even though it's my channel, I can do whatever I want. But the Omega car and why I created it completely relates to what I'm talking about now in terms of what I think is total BS from the nature of SSC and this Tuatara record and their media push. Let's rewind the clock. Oh, let's see how long ago this was now. My goodness, 12 years ago. Is it that long ago? Yeah, 12 years ago is when I got the fire to end up doing and building what is the Omega car. And the reason being was the absolute unmitigated bull that we've all come to see and expect and have to swallow from American politics. I hate it. I hate the nature of media and politics right now. And I'm not poking at any one person, so y'all can just stop right here. We're not going to beat up people. I just hate the nature of what media is, that we have to flood the world with bull crap to get people to share it, to make it a bigger deal. I hate that. And the Omega car, and the reason why I spent so much time of my own time to build a car that would be representative of a more sustainable manufacturing concept that would be highly efficient and valuable for people, is because of unmitigated BS and lies that I knew was being fed to me by political candidates like 12 years ago. And I still vividly remember one candidate going, and I will help Detroit retool so the energy independent cars of tomorrow are built right here for the sake of jobs in the United States and the world in the future, and all that BS they said. And the whole world, everybody's watching it this like, yay, yay, we like the taste of your bull crap. Meanwhile, I'm like, did somebody bring a shovel? You're never going to do it. You're not John F. Kennedy. You've got no cojones. You're never going to be caught accountable. And you're just saying crap to get people emotionally charged up. And you hope they forget. I didn't forget. I don't like bull crap, and I'm tired of people being in a leadership position. And that includes the people at SSC doing things badly so they can, like, doing it badly on purpose and then look good and come around. And that's why I'm going to talk about it in just a second. But let me finalize with the Omega car. So this political figure, don't look it up who it is. Don't comment on it. I don't want this to become about politics. I just knew it was bullcrap. And I remember vividly, I lived in Columbus, Ohio area at the time, riding around on my motorcycle, looking at cars and thinking about traffic and thinking about people and thinking about the world and manufacturing and energy and honestly the environment, because we all live here and I care. And I knew we've been building cars badly. We're still building cars the same way as 1930s, a stamped steel box with chairs bolted in, and they're highly inefficient the whole way around, and everybody just looks for a stupid magic bullet. The magic bullet of energy, the same way the supercar world thinks it's cool to still be going faster and faster and faster. Just buy a jet already, okay? That's neither here nor there. But so what happened? When that person who said that political BS got into power, what happened? Well, it was 2008, not in that area, and then we had to bail out GM. With all the taxpayers' money and the national wealth, we had to bail out GM because it's too big to fail. That was our opportunity to have a business plan for GM and what they're going to do for tomorrow. So what did we do back then? We doubled down and tried to pretend it's the 1960s and make muscle cars and big trucks. So much for that political party giving a crap about the future or people. We just doubled down with that crap because there's no accountability for politicians, and anybody that says bull crap on the internet anymore is there. And honestly, that made me mad. So that's why I wanted to explore a concept like this to something that would be highly fuel efficient and the theoretically of doing something recyclable for tomorrow. I know I'm just one guy, but I didn't care. Somebody had to do something. And when a jackwagon that's in the position for millions of people around the whole world to see something, in the position to get an entire car company, a nation's wealth to do something, doesn't do what they said they were going to do for the sake of tomorrow, screw them. It's time for leadership. That's why I built the Omega car. And right now I'm feisty. So it's time for me to go into, I believe the gentleman's name is Jared Shelby of the SSC company and the Tuatara speed record, as well as Shmee 150. Now, I do not have a personal problem with any of these people. I am going to go into full satire mode, and I just want you to all know that I'm not personally attacking them in any way. I just like to have a good time, and Casey's turned up to a full 11 today, so let's rock and roll. Now, I said in my previous video that I don't think they're stupid. I think we're all getting played. And I think what's going to happen is that they're going to realize, they're going to say, oh, we made a mistake and we really should have tried harder. And what we're going to do is we're going to run the record again, and we're going to invite a bunch of YouTubers and such, because the truth of the matter is YouTubers in this day and age, especially big ones, have way more media power than all the magazines and traditional media in the automotive world. It's hilarious. It's hilarious to me that traditional methods are still getting any sponsors or money when the YouTubers are king. And they're going to invite them out and do another speed record. Guess what's happened since I made the video? Just that. The CEO guy comes out there with the video. It's so priceless. He tried to be as genuine as possible, like, oops, we made a mistake. I swear to God, even had soft music playing, like sad music in the background, like it's the world's smallest violin, like, I messed up, guys, sorry, but we're going to be real American patriots and car builders, and we're going to go for the record again, and I'm going to even invite, I swear to God, invited him out. And then Shmee 150 did this giant video, way too flawlessly, articulately saying everything that's going on. Come on. The organic nature is hilarious. I bet you, I don't really bet any money on this, I'm just saying, if Shmee 150 and the other two YouTubers, whoever they are, haven't already been in contact with SSC Tuatara guys or whatever the company is before this and are orchestrating this, I will, you know, like, come on. It's priceless to me that nobody doesn't see this. And even if they don't, it's priceless. So I just want to go into it. Now, first of all, I'm going to stop myself for one moment, because I know it looks like I'm beating up on him, and I kind of am, because this is priceless and being done silly. And I just, like, you guys, we're not dumb. Like, why can't people just be real? Just be real, okay? Just be real. The Tuatara is a gorgeous, it is exquisitely beautiful supercar. I think it's gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. Like, I love the Pagani Zonda. Honestly, the Tuatara is even better looking than that. So I already like it. So the fact that I'm going to make this much fun of people is ridiculous. But, and I guess it's an American company or whatever, and I like America. There's a big old American flag here, and I'm into that. I'm a Midwestern guy. But the fact that I'm going to make fun of this, and I'm thinking, like, I want to sit back with a fine cognac with the Bugatti people and Christian von Koenigsegg, I don't have a stutter. I just like to say it that way because I have to look up how to spell that name every time I do it. I'm being honest. I would like to sit back with them and go, well done, Bugatti and Koenigsegg, for not being total BS of this theater. Like, okay, so let's dive into this. So the guy from the Tuatara company does a video. It's short. And so here he is. He's got the car in the background, and he's got his shirt, of course, unbuttoned. He's got it looking like this, and he's got his furrowed brow, and he's doing the best he can to be genuine, talking about this and how it came out, and he never expected the controversy to be this big, and we're going out, and there were discrepancies, and people looked at it as they should, and we're gonna invite these people. Come on, man, like it just seems so contrived and put on. Like, oh, it's so bad. It's just being done so badly. So badly. Like, just own up. You guys have a crap ton of money in a car that nobody on planet Earth needs. There's no race for this. You're not even on Bonneville like the old days with a big damn jet engine out of a fighter jet cracking the sound barrier. You want to do something big with speed and pretend like you have the metaphorical 5-foot-long swinging then get yourself a fighter jet engine and go break the sound barrier. SSC, that your company's named after, I only remember because it used to be supersonic car when the Brits broke the damn sound barrier on land. Why don't you go do that? Oh my God, I just had to say that. Like, I'm serious. Like, it annoys me that, like, we live in a soap opera of the car world. If you're smart enough to build a supercar to go, I don't care, even if it's over 250 miles an hour and be drivable on the street like normal people, not some nitromethane fueled rocket machine, you're probably pretty smart and well connected. You're smart enough to not do your media badly. Okay? Badly. I'm calling it badly. This is being done badly. Okay? And it ticks me off. Like, what are you doing? Like, it annoys me. Honestly, here's the reason it annoys me. Because I actually try to teach younger people in the car world. I love supercars. I love race driving. I love building them. But you're starting to make the car world look stupid. Okay? Stupid. The cliche, like, very, you know, how do I even want to say it? It's like you can make fun of all supercars just for being unnecessary, and it's kind of true, but I love them and unnecessary, but we're all taking this to a point of it's almost time to cancel the soap opera, okay? The soap opera is played out at this point. Like, can we just take it to a point of absurdity already? Oh my dear God. Like one time, long ago, I was at a Columbus Cars and Coffee, and somebody was talking about a 2,000 horsepower, twin turbo, whatever car, and I said 2,000 horsepower on the street is pointless. Pointless. It's so far beyond pointless. It's more than 1,000 horsepower past intelligent, like even reasonable. And then this guy I knew with a Viper, he goes, yeah, having 2,000 horsepower on the street is like having a 5-foot-long. What are you going to do with it? Which I thought was hilarious that he said that because it's a good analogy. It's kind of true. It's like, oh, great, you got bragging rights, but that's pointless and worthless unless you don't have very good balance and you want to prop yourself up. And then some guy over here says, and he's got a Buick Grand National. Say what you want. And he's like, if I had a 5-foot-long, I'd go to the strip club and swing it around. And I'm thinking, and I just started laughing because it's so stupid. So stupid. Like, what has happened to our civilization? Like, it's just dumb. This is just dumb. How is the guy with the dune buggy how am I being the sensible one here? What? Oh my God. So yeah, the guy with his furrowed brow and his shirt unbuttoned, everything like here's like, I'm sorry, we made a mistake. Here is some music in the background that typically plays during an ASPCA commercial, a sad commercial to rescue orphaned animals, or as what happens when we want to send money, relief money, to sad, dying, starving children in a foreign land. Like, dude, we don't feel sorry for you. Nobody feels sorry for a guy that can build a supercar that does 300 miles an hour. We don't feel sorry for you. And Shmee 150, I like Shmee well enough, and I got nothing against him. But like, it's too perfect. It's too perfect. He's like, Hi everyone, it is Shmi, and today I'd like to talk about the controversy that is surrounding the SSC Tuatara car. And I seem to know an awful lot about it, quite an awful lot about it, and I will be telling you all about it even more because, oopsie daisy, I've been invited to come out by the SSC Tuatara people. Yes, and there I would take my YouTube channel and my very animated facial characteristics, much like a Wallace and Gromit cartoon. I like Wallace and Gromit, I'm not making fun of it. I am making fun of it, but I like you. Just saying. And here, it's all very natural, and I feel bad for those chaps because they tried really hard and it was outside of his control. So why should we feel bad for them? We'll go let them become true heroes. Oh, come on, guys. Your soap opera is lame. It's lame. It's lame. Like, really? Really? I guess that's all I had to say is, why? Why? Like, I like the car. It's beautiful, okay? 300 plus miles an hour is insane, okay? I would probably think it's cool. But the fact that it's being handled this badly, which looks to me like a soap opera that's contrived, what are you doing? So, am I gonna get personally attacked right now for being very real about this? Probably. You know, like, I don't even know what to say. Like, guys, comment below, like, why do we have to live in a world of this much BS? Why are people believing and buying into this much BS? Like, it doesn't work the way you think it does. Just put up or shut up. Go do it. You're not stupid. If you can build a supercar and you can manage the assets and money and resources and people and manpower to build it, you shouldn't have screwed up your record to begin with. And if you screwed it up this much, you probably did it on purpose for media coverage. And we're sick of this crap. You're already doing something unnecessary. Stop trying to pretend like it's special. You're even more special because you did it. We don't believe you. I don't believe you. Make us believe you because we don't. I'm out. I'm out. Oh, the controversy continues. My apologies to Shmi150 as well as the gentleman Jared Shelby. I don't actually have a problem with you, so please realize that I'm not doing a personal attack. But come on, quit playing us.